Hi, Seekers. Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Listen, we got the dueling salaz. Lots of farting, lots of fighting. This will be Chantal. You did what? Nothing. Fighting in the fart box. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Saturday. Should we be sassy today? Why not? Right? There's no rules. Even though people keep trying to tell me what the rules are on my channel. I don't get these people. I really don't. But I love it. Thank you. Thanks for the view. Now listen, y'all in my chat, you've been on the YouTube. Listen, you've been on this circuit for a long time, right? You know what it's all about, don't you? Don't you? Y'all tough? You got to be tough to be anywhere on the YouTubes, right? Everybody knows that. So anyway, this is why there are so many reasons why you do not, and I say do not, go into a creator's chat unless you're just willing to take it. And say, oh, I'm sending you this, or I want to do this for you. Because there's people out there that don't like that kind of stuff. So they try to interfere, or they try to run run you all over the place. Cammy girl knows. I mean, she sends me some dueling, fart dudes. People are like, Cammy sends you a lot of stuff. She sends you a lot of stuff. There's stuff like that. But then there's bigger stuff too. This is why I don't ever want to sponsor. Because guess what they'll do? They will go over to the sponsor and ruin the whole thing. Which is why I have my own little store. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Carlotta. Bless your heart. So that's why, I usually just ignore the emails from any sponsors. I've had like 3 people reach out to me. And then you got to make a video and you got to do all this. But right now they got a group of people running around, You would think I was one of the Sopranos. That I was deep into some doo-doo or something. I've never even had a parking ticket, okay? So that's what they do. That's what they do. So that's why I just ignore any sponsorships. I'm really not interested, really don't care. And please, if you send me anything, it's up to you to tell me, yeah, go ahead, show them. I don't care, which is what Cammy says. She don't care. She don't care. Right? Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the super chat. Right? Love your energy. Always much love to you. Thank you. I love my energy too. But anyway, like I said, thank you. It is what it is. I'm just saying. And I mean, I actually was laughing my fool head off yesterday because I'm like, Lord, these people just don't learn. So, there's a lot of people that, they say they don't like you and you're this and you're that, but they just keep on watching. So, they're a fan. I don't care what they say. They're a fan. They're in here right now. Come on, lighten up. Life is fun. Well, for some. Others, not so much. But anyway, so if you do send me something, You need to let me know if you want me to say anything or open it because, like I said, everybody watching what you up to. And some people ain't built for the YouTubes, okay? So, there's that. Good morning, Necesita. You got a house guest. Awesome. Keeping an eye on me. Making sure I behave. I'm laughing because I go, wait a minute. So, wait a minute. You came over to my channel to tell me isn't that exactly who you are too? If you're overreacting to me in my comments section, then you're doing what I'm doing. I'm just reacting to Foodie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look for the logic. What's the logic here? And if there isn't any, then I put a laughy face and I move on. Hi, Lagertha. But all in all, I have a great group of people. I'm just telling you, hey, sis. Hey, Leon. You know what I'm saying? She's calling me sis. It's not my sis. God, you got to be very specific. I laughed way too hard yesterday. Because I was like, why? Why? And I can't tell you the story. But in the end, it was funny. Like I said, you would have thought I was all up in the soprano business or something. But it was funny. Yeah, I go, really? I can't tell you. I can't even tell you what happened, but damn, was that funny. So anyway, all right, so we got a lot going on today, do we not? I didn't go live last night. Went to dinner with my husband. Then I came home, and then we chilled and hung out and solving all the world's problems like we like to do, and we love to hang out together, you know what I mean? So sometimes I just won't go live on a, Friday night or a Saturday night because that's, my 48 hours of hanging out with my best friend. You guys are my best friends too, but, there's that. And I really didn't find it, she did the usual, right? We're going to watch it, but she did the usual. She made sure she threw some digs in there at people. She made sure she put down her country. She needs that static. It's called static. And she likes to see what people are going to say. I know, where does a mobster like you dine, right? Usually the Panera or sometimes a restaurant, but I don't know. We like to go to the shopping district on the weekend and, eat at the Panera together, blah, blah, blah. It's as expensive as a restaurant, that's for damn sure. Nobody took her to the airport. Oh, no. They probably don't approve of this. After all that cross and Bible talk, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, no, you're on your own. Get a jetpack. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? You want the gabagool? Okay, we're gonna gabagool it. So anyway, we're just gonna make fun out of it. This is our soap operas. We've been watching them, 4 years. I've only been probably 2 years straight, maybe 3, covering Foodie, which is fine. I still do like my own content too. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah, I'm live. Canceled her packages. She did? Okay. So yeah, and when I say that I'm not looking to, put a lot of stock or cover her new characters, what I'm talking about, because I gave an example, Nader, S-Jam, Pete, I'm talking about love interests. You see what I'm saying? I ain't talking about Allah. Because good God knows I got called out for that. But the funny part was, that whole Allah thing was the day before. I said, I see what's going on. I'm not going to be dealing with all these characters anymore. So it was actually the day before that He came in the chat, and then the next day I was like, I see what's going on. So you have to really follow along. There's kind of a bouncing ball with me. But if you're looking for everything to be engraved in stone, you're wasting your time. You are wasting your ever-loving time. I mean, seriously. Oh, wow. I mean, I laughed. It was just fun. Yesterday was funny. I was laughing so hard. Rose clay bars, yes, Monday. They will be all back in stock. Yes, Kai Bella is back. She's popping off. They're trying to, Foodie and the gang, Scooby and the gang are trying to take down her TikTok. She didn't put anything on her TikTok. She put it all on her Instagram, right? Did she put it on her TikTok too? She has 300,000 followers. I'm sure she's not that stupid. They're just, it's a concerted effort, because when you don't like what someone has to say or what your husband did behind your back, then I suppose you go after the woman and try to shut her up. Yeah, par for course. Welcome to the YouTubes. Instead of going elsewhere, you stick around and then try to ruin their life. Okay. She said she hasn't even gave a shit about her TikTok. So, there's so many platforms. Hell, I'm sure that everybody would follow her on the Twitch. Why bother? They are trying to get her TikTok shut down, yes. I guess that's the, I'll fix your red wagon. I guess that's what we do on YouTube. If somebody's going to send you a gift, oh my God. Pandora's box. It's like that thing you do this, and then pop goes the weasel. It's that kind of shit. My wife jealous Taco Bella because me can lift Taco. Yeah, you can lift Kai Bella. Yeah, absolutely. Just carry her around the table and the furniture. Yeah, no problem. That's what happens. Anyway, let's have some fun with this, and then we are going to go into a deep dive of this possible pre-furnished short sublease, okay? Like maybe people are leasing out, subleasing to Foodie or Salah while she's on a visitor visa. I don't know anything about, she always says, well, this is a family-only building. Well, yeah, but there's such thing as a sublease. They may allow subleasing. Even though the family are the ones on the lease, you could possibly sublease for 3 months. I mean, how can you move 4 times in 11 months if you're not subleasing? You know what I'm saying? These aren't weekly rentals. They're probably 90-day. And then keep finding a new place. I mean, is this that difficult? Maybe somebody even knows. My God, the place looks like it's like it's like corporate housing. It does look like corporate housing with the doors to everything, even the kitchen. It looks like furnished corporate housing. How do I know? Because we travel. Yeah, it's like an extended stay business. And they may just allow sublease. Even if it says it's a family apartment complex, they may have a few units that are short-term lease. It's not even that big of a nugget. It really don't care. At least they got a, shower. Thank you. Yeah. Chantel already forgave Salah. Did she though? Did she? Or did she think, oh yeah, I'm finally getting me some? Because now you got to make it look real, brother. But we really are going to have a lot of this. Farting and fighting. My wife need help shower. Me bring Exorcist and Febreze. There you go. Could be furnished. We don't know. Everything Foodie owns, it fits in a suitcase. That's the other thing. Why was she ordering so much Penningtons when all she wears is abayas and hijabs while she's in Kuwait? What was the reasoning of that? Want to know? She was planning on staying in Canada and foot in the bill for 2 places. So maybe he moved while she was gone because we know she scrubbed the place, scrubbed the floors 3-4 times. Maybe they downscaled to a 1-bedroom. But at the end of this, we're going to compare their new sea view condo to this renovation, okay? And we're going to do it in video form, not pictures. Because, Lord, everybody's split on everything. But we'll try and figure it out. Do I think they moved a floor down? No. I think they moved to the left. Same height to the left. Because when I looked at that one specific tree, there's like some hedges, then there's that one little tree, that little bush that does this. When you're looking at the same angle, it is more this way than the other place. Like literally like this. So I'm like, it probably moved right next door. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it was literally like a next window over. Like it was like here and then here. That's how I see it, but whatever. You know, I'm not a detective, but it just makes it fun. If this ain't fun for you, there's some kitty cats out there. Or listen, you want to call some people out, I can give you some channels of people exposing their children on the YouTubes, and the children are not happy. That'll keep you busy. Instead of picking on a senior citizen who's just trying to have some laughs. She usually has those curtains closed, which is odd. Yeah, I know. It's bizarre. The whole thing's bizarre. She likes controversy, though. She's very good. You know, I know what'll get them talking. Keeps us, lingerie. What happened to that little red number you had that you posed like Dee Dee with a cigarette out of your mouth on OF? Or with Carly and Josh? What happened to that little red lacy number? Huh? Why you gotta get new lingerie, girl? Oh, probably don't fit anymore. Bingo. All right, let's do this. We got enough people in here? We got enough thumbs up? You decide. Foodie stepped it up trying to clean her teeth. I think she put some Crest white strips on there. You can't do that with plaque, ma'am. It makes the plaque lumpy. Stop. Don't do extra. Just go to the dentist. Have them pick at your teeth till your gums bleed like the rest of us. Yeah, where's the plaid, bro? Where's the plaid, bro? So anyway, let's get into it because I love it. Let's turn our speaker on. The lingerie is what she had to send back. Oh, I guess you got to just bedazzle him. You just got to dazzle him in your granny panties. Whatever. Yeah, they could be living in separate places too. We don't know. You know, she could have been hanging out in his place, right? They could be next door to each other. That's why he gets around so fast. But anyway, they could be living next door to each other, and she sat over there and filmed it, right? Because maybe she was waiting for her furniture identical to arrive. I don't know. I'm just being funny. Stop. Everybody settle down. Or he's taking over the blue couch. You know, she might have walked in there and go, what are all these stains on my couch? Don't worry about it. I got you your own place. Hi, Howard. Hi, Harmony. Oh, my God. Oh, he ain't coming on camera. She's trying to listen, she's trying to butter everybody up first. Look what he did for me. What a good soul. Forget about what he said he's going to do with your Bible and your crosses. Just... Oh, stop. It's not going to work. We're not your family. It's like when she tried to get you to forget about BBJ's neglect. Now we got Julia being neglected. You spent all that money. You spent all that money in Canada, and you and furniture in Kuwait, and you can't get that cat fixed. That would be my first priority, because you know it's about to go heat on your ham-colored couch soon. Good luck with that. All right, let's do this. So wrong in so many ways. I know they're not married. Everybody knows that. We don't need to be constantly running that gauntlet. They ain't married. She don't have a civil ID. Oh, let me guess, she's going to leave in 3 months again. Everybody. So she probably got approved on the 2nd because she left on the 3rd. Can we go to a calendar, please? I need a date. I need a 90-day date from January 2nd. Thank you. Or the 1st. Just do the 1st. I am not covering that stupid video. You know what I'm saying? Where she was driving around with her tofu. No. Last day in Canada. Remembering being put in a group home. I ain't covering that video. I ain't doing it. Can't make me. All right, let's go. Do we got some volume here? Yep. Hello, foodie beauties.
Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Or
That's against terms of service.
Or special. Well, hello guys. How are you doing?
Wow, look at that filter. Oh, that's the one that draws her chin down to a point. Got it. And gives her that soft glow. Are we going to talk in that Miriam voice?
Doing well. So as you can see,
I get it. You're trying to pretend like you have afterglow. Ah, this is called the afterglow filter, people. She got herself some. Press X to doubt.
back here in Kuwait, the infamous curtains there. So
yeah, they don't match the room, ma'am.
yeah, I'm back in Kuwait, and I thought I would talk a bit. I didn't film any of my journey home, really. I don't think so. I was so tired and out of it that I don't even remember what I filmed.
So you were tired and out of it at the beginning of the whatever. Who cares? I don't want to see another travel vlog.
But I'm finally here, and
you get 7 minutes of background music out the window, and then you get like 2 minutes of whatever the fuck.
When I tell you that this journey is probably the worst one, it was
okay. She says this was the worst journey. Can we try to write down where she talks about anything bad that happened during the journey to be the worst? Anyone? Can we write it down? Because I didn't, honestly, watching reaction channels, I didn't hear anything that was bad. Everything just seemed to work out in the end, right? Everything. Hi, Tucker and friends. She got gummied up for that plane ride. Probably.
It was just every single thing that I had fear about with traveling as a fat person happened to me. And
then put the fork down. How about that?
I swear Allah was testing me, and you know what?
Quit bringing God and Allah into everything you choose to do. It's
I got through it, so I learned the lesson here that even if something is like really hard, you can still get through it.
That was your lesson? Like your marriage? Like the fact that your man likes to on women's faces? Okay. I would have said that the travel would be the least of my fucking problems.
Basic, but so good to have and valuable in life.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Because we're going to face problems. I mean, trying to avoid them is probably more of a waste of time than learning how to deal with them.
So you're not talking about the travel. You're talking about your man. Are you trying to convince us that we should do the same? What are you now, the inspiration of the day? Did you read that in your inspiration of the day book? For real. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna work. Sorry. We don't ever want to see him again.
And because of what I went through on this trip, I've learned that, I can get through these things. No problem.
Good for you, because I wouldn't. I'd bust through the door like the Kool-Aid man. If I would have chose to go back, which I wouldn't have, I would have been like, sorry about, I'm just going to live over here in Canada and do whatever the hell I want, when I want, how I want. I'm going to grow my channel and become wealthy because I am now a spokesperson for all women that have been jaded or treated like poo by their man. But no, not our girl. Not our girl. She just shows you everything you should never do.
They're not fun to, but they're not meant to be. So I'll show you my big surprise after. So stay tuned, watch the whole video till the end, because somewhere in the video I'm going to put...
You know what makes me laugh about you? Is you really think he did this so he would forget? What if there was like, I don't know. What if he was hiding evidence? Do you know what I'm saying? Knowing you would come home and sniff every couch and see every attempted stain removal. I don't know. You are really a perfect candidate for a cheating man. Because he don't fear you. And he knows you don't give a shit.
You wait till you see, like, I don't know if they're called renovations, but everything done.
It's called hiding evidence. Right. Exactly, banana balls. Tadpole. Tadpole spill everywhere.
To the place, okay? So it's like new here. All right, so...
Yeah, he expected her to be gone for a year and a half. The place looks like a bachelor pad.
Basically...
A party palace.
What happened was, you know how I booked, like, kind of...
That's why I said tadpoles, C. Morton.
Haste, just like last minute, because I'm impulsive like that.
No, you panicked. You panicked. You embarrassed yourself. Seriously. It made you look so desperate. I've met some desperate women put up with a lot of shit from a man, right? Because they're so good at the apology. It'll never happen again. It's only happened once. I don't know. I was lonely. You were gone. I didn't know what to do. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. And you fell for a hook, line, and sinker because you're desperate.
I was like, no, I can't sit here anymore and just be depressed. And like, I have to come home
and keep an eye on him. We know.
And just
be at my keep an eye on him.
Place and everything like that and deal.
Get out of here. You were never happy there.
With, you know, what we're dealing with together and everything like that. So I said...
Jump cut.
You know, to Salam, my husband, I said...
Salam, my husband. I said to Salam, my husband, in case you didn't know, all you women out there wanting a part of that perfectly manscaped appendage. My husband, don't get any ideas.
Book me a flight ASAP.
Can you imagine now that Kai Bella's going to be dropping a whole bunch of new stuff? Can you even imagine the love going on in there?
Just ASAP, like in the next couple of days. So I left on the 3rd of January and the flight was full. Like it's after holidays. It was a full flight.
I have never in my life booked a vacation anywhere and not been on a full flight. Never. Every time it is full. In fact, they're even offering people vouchers because they overbooked. That is a thing always.
Even able to buy 2 seats.
Ooh, so you've been buying 2 seats just as we thought. I love the little nuggets. I love the nuggets.
If I even wanted to. Okay, so even...
Oh, sure, because you like to just deal with it. You're one of those, the plus size models that just don't understand why people don't, what do you call it when you, decide you're a certain class now because you can't put the fork down and you get to just spill into people's laps, use their food trays on planes. Whatever. Start your own airlines.
Even the business class was booked because I was like, okay, so, business class is not as expensive as first class. I could maybe justify that as a bigger seat.
Well, I'm sure with the money you spent on gummies in 2 weeks, you probably could have got first class.
It's private. Next time, I think I will. And then I
Next time, what, 90 days? That's what I thought.
can give like a review of it. So anyway, they're like, sorry, ma'am, it's full. So I'm like, the whole time I'm free.
So you asked for 2 seats. I'm sorry, ma'am, it's full. Is there any way I could get 2 seats? I'm a protected class. No, it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I can't put the fork down. I am entitled to have 2 seats. This should be a thing on every airline.
Freaking out.
There are people on airlines that have to put their child in their lap the entire flight because they're not entitled to 2 seats.
I was so nervous of like, I'm going through scenarios like, okay, how bad am I going to be encroaching on the person next to me? Is it going to be a huge man? Because then, if it's a very tiny person, that might be okay.
The fuck? Listen, you can consider me a tiny person since I'm a size 8 and you're a 5X. If you ever spilled into my seat, ma'am, we would make it on World Star. Like, for real. I would tell people, get your videos ready, people. Start filming. Because it's about to amp up in here. Give me a break. And whatever part of your body was in my seat would definitely leave, let's just say, possibly bruised. Yeah, it's called pinching.
My eyeliner's leaking because it's not waterproof. So anyway, I had to take my car.
I'd be the one that'd probably jump up and go, that person's not real. She's not real. You guys, she's not real. Remember that lady? Ma'am, maybe you shouldn't be sitting at the bar a happy hour before you get on a flight. That guy was probably just fucking with her.
Park it. Then I had to take a taxi to the Ottawa train station.
Tell us your family doesn't love you without telling us your family don't love you. They let you sit on a bus for almost 2 hours because nobody wanted to drive you. Even the morning of or the day before to Montreal. I mean, you could have stayed over at Dee Dee and Natter's, hung out with, Dee Dee's mom. I don't know, man.
Station. Then a bus, like a charter bus, to Montreal airport. Okay.
A big charter bus? Dang.
The Pierre Elliott Trudeau airport. And on the way, the cab driver was like telling me that, everything is so bad in Canada right now with.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go again. Now, you remember when she landed in Canada? Oh my God, the Kia. I can't believe I'm standing here by my Kia. Oh my God. And then she's just driving around, giddy as fuck, going dispensaries, eating whatever the hell she wanted. Freedom, right? And now it's a slum. The whole country of Canada. Are we talking about Cornwall? Or are you talking about the whole country? Because I got to be honest, I've been to Canada. And I didn't find that to be true. It was very clean. I used to love shopping there. I used to go to Windsor all the time and shop. And it was beautiful. I'd walk downtown Windsor, eat outside. Oh my God, it was so quaint and cute and clean. So I don't know what Cornwall's all about, but I'll tell you what, girl. Yikes, I'm glad you're telling Salah how gross it is there. And you're going to live the tropical dream now. Salah, you don't want to live in Canada because you already know. He would leave you so fast as soon as he got his papers. And he would make you pay for all the girls he'd be kicking it with in the bars.
With like food prices and poverty. And he said that he went to the grocery store and he went into the bathroom and there was like a chicken, half-eaten chicken. And apparently the guy coming out said, I left you some. So people are actually...
This is where I would think this story's a big fat fucking lie. First of all, If you stole a rotisserie chicken to eat it in the bathroom because you're starving to death, A, they're not that big. You're probably going to eat the whole thing. B, if you didn't eat the whole thing, chances are you're not going to leave it on the sink for the next person that comes in and let them know. You're going to throw it away. So, I don't know. You probably were in the car trying to work out in your Funkel brain whether you should really be leaving Canada and going to Kuwait in your health shape. So you engaged in a conversation looking for, now mind you, you're paying this cab driver. Of course he's going to agree with you. So anyway, yeah, you were in there going, oh, it's really gone downhill here, hasn't it? I mean, Canada's just gone down. He probably was like, where are you going? Airport? Where are you flying to? Kuwait? Oh, so you're going to leave Canada? Well, yeah, can't you see how much it's gone downhill? Yeah, she's the one that ate the freaking rotisserie chicken in the bathroom. Come on now, tell us the truth.
Actually, this is really sad. People are taking food like rotisserie chickens into the bathroom and eating them and just...
Well, remember how sad Cuba was? He told us the story. Some of them didn't have a roof on their home. They were desperate for money, right? And you said, when I get home, I am going to send money and help them. You never did. You don't really care the struggles people have. So don't act all sympathetic now. You cared more about who was going to be staring at you on the airplane than you did about a guy eating a chicken in the bathroom.
Just not paying,
Not paying. Can you believe the nerve of him? You know what the truth is? Remember how you went on and on in Cuba about the guy that wanted relish? I think you were the relish person. Because we know how you are with your pickles. I think you were the relish person.
Just probably, honestly, less risky than walking out with the detectors.
Oh, yeah, you're going to go to prison if you run out the door with a rotisserie chicken. I'm going to guess, because I know if I was in the Walmart and somebody's like, I'm starving, I would say, let's go to the register. What do you want? What do you want to eat? Right? Normally there's a Subway inside of a Walmart too, by the way. So I find it odd, but whatever. There's a lot of people I see that are outside starving and they have a sign that says, I'm hungry. And you go in there and say, let's go inside. Let's get you something to eat. So I don't believe any of this. I'm sorry. I can't imagine somebody wouldn't reach out to a fellow Canadian for help. That I don't even believe the story.
So anyway,
she's just trying to convince Salah that Canada's just gone downhill. So bad. Canada's gone downhill. Oh my God, I wanted to show you guys something. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay, it'll be in here. Namaste. This is funny. I am funny though, even though some don't think I am. You're a bully. All right, whatever. Chantal, you've made an impact you didn't even know. I was blown away. Remember how she's boycotting. She hasn't had one French fry from McDonald's, not one shake, not one Coke, because she's boycotting them. That's on the list, right? Look at the impact she had. The McDonald's boycott. It's Chantal. You've created a hit to the famous McDonald's. Oh my gosh. All because of you. McDonald's suffers. Anyway, where were we? There she is. I ain't sharing my seat neither. I'll share it with a child. I would, but not her. She ain't even playing like that. No way. You ain't spilling into my seat.
That was interesting conversation. So then my flight was at 8:55. You always board earlier than take off.
She's one of the... You know why your family don't like to talk to you? Because everything you say, it's a beat around the bush. You're one of those kind, don't tell a joke, Foodie, because you'll never get to the punchline. By the time you get to the punchline, people are confused, lost, and they're over it. That's why you go on the internet. And then you can't wait for the responses, even though, whatever. She did turn them on for this. I just want to let y'all know, if you don't see your comment right away, it's being held for review. God, you afraid of Kai Bella? I bet so.
So, I got on the plane and it was one of those, you know how you have like,
this is brutal.
there's like 3 rows of seats in the plane.
Is it really important that we know exactly what row you were in? Do we have to do an imagery of the plane? Why don't you draw it out?
The left and right, there's like rows of 3, and then in the middle, there's.
Can you imagine her? Okay, so she gets to Canada. The whole family's sitting around the table, about to eat, break some bread. Everybody's starving. Now, mind you, she's already had some takeout love on the way to this dinner. She isn't quite hungry. She's going to kill some time here at the table. And they're like, so, cutie, tell us all about your trip. Listen, everybody's head hits the table because this is the story you get. Now, picture, if you will, inside the plane, OMG.
A row of 4 seats. Well, luckily I had the aisle seat so that I could spill out if I wanted to, except when dinner service is coming. But sitting beside me.
So you were spilling out into the aisle? Wait a minute. You spilled out into the aisle? Anybody accidentally ever have, just their knee, if you have an aisle seat, just your knee out, and that I'm going to tell you, that food cart comes, it ain't pretty. Like, you want to make sure your arm is off the armrest, your knee is in, because that thing will knock you. Oh, and it hurts.
Beside me was this grumpy looking younger man from India.
What? Okay. You just low-key shamed a dude. You did. Like you did the woman that asked you if you were pregnant in Thailand. Yeah, that's what she does. He must have gave her dirty looks, held his nose, did whatever the hell he did to piss her off. Well, she wanted the Indian man to know, because she probably told him she was a YouTube celebrity. She wanted the Indian man to know that, yeah, I'm talking about you. Grumpy Indian man. Wow. You're just the gift that keeps on giving.
And he was just like,
What?
I know he's from India because I heard him talking to the person beside him.
So what, you speak fluent? What's the language Indian people speak? I love Indian people. I love them. So sweet. Canada's amazing and beautiful, and you're right. Clean. Exactly. Hindi? Okay. Did she ask him his nationality? How does she know? I don't know. I guess she just, and Punjabi. There it is. Yeah, Punjabi. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what she does when somebody's pissed her off and she can't get over it. You know what I'm saying? This is what she does. She makes sure you know their race, their color, they were angry.
So anyway, he was like younger. He wasn't too big, so that was good.
He wasn't too big. So what if he was a death fat sitting next to you? How dare him not buy 2 seats?
So I was like freaking out. Everyone's looking at me. I was like one of the last.
There's your nugget. So when he was looking at you, he was disgusted by you. Like the girl in Thailand. Yep, that's why she's telling you this in detail.
People to get on the plane. And I asked for an extender.
Oh, her loves the attention of being obese. Excuse me. You know how you can push that? You know how you can push that call button? It's like, bing, 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 up there where they're trying to get everybody on board so this bird can leave the earth, right? Not her. Excuse me. Bing, 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 bing. Waits patiently. Yes, as you can see. Center of attention. Do you think she likes the attention, really? Like, secretly loves the attention? I think so. I'm starting to think so. Because she makes a scene everywhere she goes.
So I had to kind of like, you know, be like, excuse me, as I take my seatbelt and plug it in. And anyway,
Oh, to the guy next to you. Excuse me, can you move over so I can, harness this in? Oh, wow.
finally, when I sit down, um, that was the moment. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for, the moment I'm so scared for. And boom, it was okay. Like,
I thought this was the worst trip you've ever taken. So, like your cockroach self, everything just worked out, guys.
so the seats in the Qatar plane are actually a bit bigger than the Emirates, because in the Emirates, I
You think you would know that since you have flown it like 6 times now.
remember like I had trouble with the handle going down unless I lost a bit of weight. I don't know. I don't think so, but anyway, the bars came down. It was like a bit snug.
Bars? Were you on a roller coaster ride? The bars came down and locked. Daddy Pascal says, I can't wait for the day they don't allow her on a plane because she didn't pay for 2 seats. True. Yeah. What the hell? They're called armrests.
Snug, but like with the seatbelt extender, I was fine. We actually weren't even really touching, which really surprised me. So I thought, oh,
Press X to doubt that they weren't even touching. The arms came down. Everything was fine. Then why do you need a seatbelt extender? If you're not spilling out to the sides, ma'am, we have seen her sit in an airplane. Remember? She is like 6 feet tall and leaning forward and back like a seal, and she can't turn her head. So you're going to tell me the arms came down, the seatbelt extender, I didn't spill into anyone's seat. What's happened? This is so ridiculous.
oh my gosh.
I'm just like all of you guys.
Okay. And I think this is like a test I'm glad I went through, because it showed me that.
But I thought this was the worst trip ever. Now you're grateful.
It's one of my biggest fears, and I was fine. Okay. So I was okay this time. I was happy. The dinner service table doesn't come out all the way. So it comes.
Let me get this straight. You fit in the seat fine. I'm going to guess you literally pushed yourself forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even picture this.
So it came out halfway for me. Like, it folds once and then twice out. So I could unfold it once, and I probably could have gotten away with a tray of food being on it, but I didn't want to let.
Hold on. So you passed on a dinner tray? I'm going to say this really slow. You passed on a dinner tray? Huh.
Like, I don't know. I had a fear about that, and I didn't want to use the washroom. So I literally did not eat. I had drinks, a lot of drinks. I didn't eat. I didn't go to the bathroom for 12.
Diabetic, had lots of drinks, and didn't go to the bathroom for 13 hours. What? Did you have on a Depends? Were you pissing in a Depends? When you got back to Kuwait, you handed it to Salah, and he put it up as freaking room art in your probably in your bedroom. That is not even possible, ma'am. You did not get up and go pee once. And then you got off the plane, walked through the airport. I'll bet your bladder was full. I think she wore a Depends. Yep. Can you imagine just sitting there? There's no way if you're diabetic and you drank a lot. Listen, remember? Oh, wait. Remember the Amazon? Remember the Amazon bag the cargo bag she showed that she was bringing with her. How much do you want to bet she knew the plane was full? So she went into the airport, into all those shops and food places and filled it with food. She lying. You know, you know what? Here's the thing. Foodie, you have just proved to yourself, without a panic attack, without spots before your eyes, without passing out, that you can go 13 hours fasting. Did you not? What did we learn? You can fast while you're awake. Now, you can't say you can't now. And what? You did a water diet the whole time? 13 hours? Snip, snap.
12 hours straight. Just in and out of like consciousness, not sleep, because I don't really sleep if I don't have my CPAP. Like, I don't.
Now I know why the little cute India guy next to her was grumpy. She was snoring, right? Then it wakes her up. You know what I'm saying? So she was snoring. She was eating out of a bag and peeing in a possibly only for your entertainment. Depends. But he was grumpy. I would have documented all of it and started a YouTube channel. I would have.
I don't. I just keep getting woken up by my breathing. So anyway, the flight actually went by really quickly. I don't know. By some miracle, I swear it was just...
I ain't even been awake for 13 hours yet. I have only been awake for 8 hours, right? What time? Oh, it's 2 o'clock. So 7 hours. I've been awake for 7 hours and it feels like an eternity. So you're going to tell me sitting in an airplane seat, unable to move for 12 hours was fast? She had to have been greened up. Like, I don't even know.
It's just like it went by really quickly.
Oh, yeah, she's got the afterglow, Jay Leno afterglow filter on. Yes, Fatima. Yep.
And
yeah, snoring, peeing, pooping, farting, peeing. It was like being next to, like, Baby Sinclair. Baby Sinclair.
I watched the movie Psycho, like the original, with
dressed in a hijab and an abaya. He must have thought, that poor man next to you must have thought that he was being punished for something. Like, or he was being punked. He probably never ever come across anybody like you in his lifetime. That's why his eyes were like this. He just looked grumpy. He was confused, ma'am.
With Anthony Perkins. The guy beside me was just kind of like...
You couldn't watch Marley and Me? See, she likes attention. She was looking at the reaction of the guy next to her. She is deviant like that. She's devious. She needs constant attention. She couldn't stand the fact she wasn't getting enough attention. Oh my gosh, Salah. You signed up for it, bro.
Looking at my movie like, what the heck? You know?
Well, that's why you watched it. Because that's what you wanted. You wanted him to look at you in a, I don't know, a religious way, but then to question. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You do it on your channel. It's so obvious.
Oh. So, yeah. He looked a bit like he'd been through some things in life, like a bit rough on the, on the edges. So I thought...
Says the woman, weighing in at 400 and some pounds. But he's the one that looks like he's been through some stuff in life. Not you. Not you with these skin-tight freaking compression socks on. You can't move your head side to side. You're spilling into the aisle and the seat. You can't bring your tray down to eat. But he's the one that looks like he's been through some stuff. Okay. Oh my God. Does she really only exist in her own world? For real. For real. You can't see outside of yourself. Oh my God, that's funny.
Okay, good. He's been through some things, so he'll get through sitting next to a fat person on a plane.
Is that how you really work that out in your head? Oh, he don't look wealthy. Is that what you were saying? I'm assuming you were all flying at the same cost of a ticket. You just pretend better. Can you imagine if she was sitting there in her infamous zebra print dress, bodycon with her bald head? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. They'd be like, damn, she looked like she'd been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paid the same amount for tickets just because you're playing games doesn't mean he doesn't have money. You just pretending.
So, that was that. And then I was so tired because I didn't sleep.
Thought you slept on and off and it went by really fast. Make up your mind. Did you sleep? Did you not sleep?
So, for sure, if I have to fly like super long flight like that again.
Did you notice she never said, when I got off that flight, I was starving? No, that's because she had a bag of food, eaten out of a bag. You know she did. That black bag she carried on, she filled it in that airport with food. Just because she didn't take a tray does not, she knew it was booked. But damn it, she wasn't going to wait another few days. No way. No way. She was getting on that plane and she needed to get home before, I don't know, some nefarious stuff started happening again.
Get business, like if there's any available, because on Qatar they sell out quick because they're so like, they're one of the best business classes. And
yeah, I think they're the, isn't that the one that, the Qatar, isn't that the one that has like your own little pod? That's where I'd be.
You can plug your CPAP in there so I can sleep.
Could you even imagine? Oh my God. Can you imagine the whir of a CPAP plugged in on, oh my God. Ma'am, is that the ones that have their own room? Because those are like 10 grand. There's no way you will ever in this lifetime be in one of those. Ever. She had that Temu bag. No, she didn't take gummies with her. She would have been in big trouble. Yeah, I thought it was Emirates that had that. Not Qatar. Unbelievable. I don't know why she's talking like this. She wants us to think she got some. Got her all calm. Got her Burger King speaker voice on. Yes, I'll just take a French fry, and 3 nashies. Yeah, for my roommate. That voice. This is the I got myself voice. But you didn't. Even Kai Bella knows that.
And it's private. You don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, so after the 12 hours, by the time I got to Doha, I was so tired.
But not hungry? Okay.
Just
or had to go to the bathroom so bad?
The first trolley driver guy, and I'm like, I need.
Oh my God.
To get to my gates. I only had like a 2-hour and some
layover.
Some odd minutes transfer time, and it went by really quick. We boarded a bit early.
Oh yeah, Salah had no idea what he got himself into. First of all, he didn't believe in a million years she would actually come to Kuwait, right? Just send me your money, I'll marry you through WhatsApp. I marry you, we're married, yay, right? He never ever thought she would show up in Kuwait. Then he's like, holy hell. Now, he tried to get rid of her again, and it didn't work. Salah. Oh, Salah. Go away. Go away.
So, yeah, that again, I didn't even care at this point. I was like, whatever seat I'm assigned, whatever, because I'd gone through 12 hours of it, I can get through.
So you got over your worst fears Wow, good for you. So I'm gonna get on this next flight. I don't even care where I'm sitting. I don't care who I sit next to. I'm over my fears. And you got over your fears of fasting. You water fasted for 12 hours, awake. Good for you. Look at all the accomplishments.
Get through an hour, right? So I was sitting beside a very small woman, and I had so much room.
How much room did the lady have? The skinny lady. Did you thank her for being skinny so you could spill into her seat? How kind of you.
So Qatar, definitely. I heard one plus size influencer say they like Emirates for the best international flight for plus size people. I say Qatar is for sure.
Don't you point that nub at us.
Sorry, there's a fly somewhere. I got it when we were washing the
She's already brought the bugs in. Okay, that's on my screen. I thought she had a herpadirt.
windows, like from the outside. If you don't wash your windows here, like the sand dust
Ew,
will
it's flying around her. Did you shower?
make them very dirty quickly. And Salah has really long arms, so he helps me with that.
Helps you. You sit on the couch and point. And why doesn't a building like that have window washers? Most high rises do. Because they don't want the liability.
No, she needs to get that rag with the magnet. And
Yeah, and you put it on both sides. There you go. With a expanding pole.
What are you doing? Yeah, catch the fly. Make yourself useful.
She's all, make yourself useful. Get up and get me some clean water. She's like, this bitch comes back. Haven't seen her in weeks. And she just plops right down on the couch again. Leave that cat alone.
Baby girl.
She's like, God, if she opens that window, I'm gone. Gone, I say. It was all great. Me and my daddy were hanging out, watching TV, enjoying life. And here you come with those, kidney toxic dollar store treats. Blech. Go away.
I love Persian cats because from the side like that, their side profile, it looks like they have no face. It's just smush.
That's funny. Have you ever seen your side profile?
Mushy smush.
Oh, wait. She cut it out. She cut out her side profile.
Get the fly. Please? Anyway.
If you could turn your neck, we could see yours.
I find with cats, you're always cheering them on to hunt, and then whenever they get the bug, they just pat at it and torture it.
Like you do with a rotisserie chicken.
Anyway, all of this was worth it because
But I thought it was the worst trip ever. And now it's worth it. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, but it was worth it. I'm back here to keep an eye on Salah so he doesn't screw up our transactional deal. Idiot.
I was, getting out of the luggage area, just tired, hungry, sweaty.
Sweaty? Why were you sweaty?
Just miserable.
Oh, I'm sure you let him know so he could feel sorry for you. Trauma dumping as soon as she got out of the baggage claim.
I had my husband greeting me and...
I'm so sweaty and I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. Please take me to a drive-through. I don't know if I could survive.
It was so nice to get in, the car, the new car.
Is the plastic still on the seat? God, that had to have gone well with the sweating. A whole lot of ass sweat.
The Kia. And just,
Well, why don't you just drive the Kia over a freaking mountain before you left? Because you're never going back to that nasty country, according to you. Canada's just so nasty. There's so many homeless. I need to walk away. Oh, I can't look at it or help it. Oh, and that car. What a piece of junk. Oh, I'm so glad I've left that horrible life in Canada behind so I can live the tropical dream. Oh.
Coming home.
Well, this is how she romanticizes because she wasn't happy in Kuwait. We all seen it. So she had to create a whole new scenario in her brain, you know what I'm saying, to fantasize going back there and trying to have a better attitude. We shall see. Time will tell.
And I have to say now, really being back and forth a couple different times.
See, she didn't want to come back. She had to.
This feels more like home for me right now.
Sure, right now, sure. That's what you said in Canada when you were driving around. Oh, the nostalgia. I feel so happy right now. You know what? Flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop.
Oh, so the biggest thing,
What?
when I came home and
Oh my God. Don't tell me. He got rid of the Monica Lewinsky couch.
our apartment door was opened.
Yes. And what he did for me made me forget everything he did to me. I love that Kybella waited for you to park your rump on that used furniture so that she could release some more nuggets so you two could duke it out inside instead of across the world. Love it.
I want to almost
Yeah, it's all about the timing. Thank you, Laura. It sure is, isn't it?
cry because I didn't even recognize our place. It was such a big shock. I'll show you.
Well, he didn't expect you to come back for a year and a half, so that didn't even ring a bell in your head. What if maybe he was too embarrassed by that blue couch, because maybe it was on 2x4s, it was sunk, it stunk, like a whole lot of stuff. And he's like, I can't have people over like this. I need to amp this up.
Salah basically
Yeah.
redecorated the entire.
Whoa. Oh my God. Just like when he lit all those 12 tea lights by himself. Get out of here. He's so handy. Unlike Pete's.
Fireplace. Well, the living room and the bedroom, and then we call it Harry's room, Howie's room.
You literally pay for 2 bedrooms. Now let me get this straight. To keep a hamster in a cage that literally would fit on a table. Who gets a hamster and a cat? And then you got to pay for 2 bedrooms so the cat don't eat the hamster. You can't make this shit up.
Is pretty much the same.
Yes, we know, Tiny Ghost. The blue couch, according to Kybella, was kind of like a overspill of tadpoles. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
We have a lamp for that place now. We have a new lamp, but that's about it.
Whoa, a lamp.
For that room. So I'll show you here the new living room.
Okay.
We're not going to show our bedroom.
Of course not. Of course not.
We have a brand new bedroom set in the bedroom.
If the room's clean, why wouldn't you show it? There's no action going on in there. This makes no sense.
And oh my gosh, you guys, the bed is such an upgrade. Because I showed you in our old...
Is it a purple mattress? Did you tell him to get a $3,000 purple mattress? Or is it not as used? Ugh.
old apartment hall. In our old apartment hall, you saw our bedroom once. That bed, wasn't really comfortable, but it was big.
But you've been there 11 months and you couldn't upgrade anything, but he waited till you left? Does that even make sense to you? A woman doesn't pick out her decor? Is this place furnished and you just brought those curtains over because it doesn't come with curtains? This don't make any sense to me. She's like a child. Like, your child goes to camp for the summer, right? And when they come back, you surprise them with a new room. That's what this sounds like. I don't know a woman in the world going, Mr. No Madness would never decorate my living room or my bedroom. Holy moly, no way. No freaking way.
Big enough. So this is such an upgrade. like
What'd she cut out? It's big enough and then she cut it out.
it's the plushiest mattress, and the bed is a huge storage bed from IKEA. Has like a lot of storage.
I had that in a furnished, oh my God. I totally had that in a furnished place we rented, a corporate housing. It was a platform underneath that was dressers. It was nice, actually. It was white, and the dressers, the drawers pulled out. There was extra sheets in there, blankets. You could put your clothes in there. Yeah, I had that. I totally had that. They tend to do that when people are renting like Airbnbs or corporate housing because there's no dressers and they're not going to invest in them. Or they will, but they still keep the extra sheets and blankets under the bed. It's interesting.
Shelves. She likes to sleep in some of them. Has an area, like a big, thick ledge. I could put my CPAP and everything.
What ledge? What do you mean? You're talking it's a bookcase headboard? What ledge? Unless you moved apartments, what would be the ledge?
Whatever. So we also have like a huge new wardrobe. Has like that, like, is it hydraulic? I don't know where, like, it doesn't smash the drawers when you close. They close themselves a bit.
It's called soft close. They've been around for they're everything. I even have them in my van. Good God.
And it's all a mirror. It's beautiful. And then we have the living room. So I'll show that to you now. So here.
Talk to me, Goose. I have one of these in my I have this right here that keeps my beads and everything when I used to make bracelets. It is like the cheapest shit from Michael's. It was like $19.99. All right. Who in here feels like this is the Party Palace? Who in here feels that this couch is not necessary? At all. Not necessary. How is she gonna walk around this table? How is she gonna walk around this? How is she gonna vacuum? Why isn't this on the dining room table?
Here it is.
I feel like the cat will knock that down. I feel like the cat's on every surface.
Our new living room. Look how different and amazing this looks, guys. We have a slightly different color scheme, although we still did keep some of the old, but we have a brand new.
Slightly different? The last place looked like Elvis, 1970s freaking hangout room with the blue. This, it's too neutral. It's way too neutral. And that furniture is going to get filthy.
New, larger carpet.
Yeah, this looks furnished.
This is sort of new, but we kept this little organizational cubby thing. I really like it.
We got our Beezer spray.
And here we have.
This is just odd. It looks like he just tried to fit it on the rug when it should be turned this way. Who's gonna sit here?
We have a little dining.
I feel like those chairs are gonna buckle. I've seen those cheap legs. They're like, they don't last.
I didn't even know we had room for a dining area, but a little 4-seater. And I love these little fake lights inside, but these little jars of lights that Salah picked out, they're so cute.
No, I didn't see Kai Bella's newest messages. He was talking about what? His BALLS and a cross? Wouldn't surprise me. He has the biggest hate, in my opinion, towards Christians.
All right, and here we have...
Yeah, how do you watch TV? And these just don't seem like they're made for Chantal.
The new sofa. It is a traditional type of Dioania style. sofa set, and it kind of wraps around the whole living room. I really love the color. It kind of brightens up the room and goes well with the carpet.
That color brightens up the room? No, the Monica Lewinsky blue velvet couch did, but this don't.
And here we have a table set that comes with a large...
zone in on that Quran. I see what you're up to. Oh, Salah just likes to stretch out with his long bean legs and his perfectly manscaped, never mind, and read the Quran. I see what you're doing. You're never going to sell it. You are never, ever going to sell him as a great guy.
Large table and 3 smaller tables. And the cool thing...
How do you walk around that without knocking everything over?
Is you can remove the tables and put them anywhere you want. We have one in the corner with the lamp, and we have Bakur, Quran, and a nice roses decoration.
So you took the shortest of the tables and put it over in the corner, so the lamp is way down here. Your lamp, ma'am, should be up here. It should be up here.
In the center.
Those couches are definitely not new. You can tell they're not new.
The table.
Now everybody's looking at this view outside. Apparently at this point, there was some sort of big truck, or whatever, something like a dumpster or truck right out front for this, but we'll see.
And obviously the best...
Actually, no, it's a building. Okay, so hold on. Let's tap it back. All right, hold on.
In the center of the table.
Okay, so if you're looking straight out, this would be straight out because the camera's straight on, right? Straight on. Let's say you're standing at this window, you're looking straight out. All right, I'll even give you a little movement. I'll give you there. Okay, so this is a building, this is a building, and then that weird tree is right here. Okay? Pay attention. Children. Oh, brother. Move along.
Hello, welcome to our new apartment.
Yalla.
There's a doorbell. Oops. Bismillah. Okay, babe, come on in.
Ugh.
Wow.
Surprise.
Now she's got the camera turned all the way to see that building, but I don't see that tree. This is the living room. I feel like they're closer to this building now. Hold on. Or farther away. Hold on. Keep looking.
Wow.
So now they're on a complete angle this way. And you can see that building and then that weird little tree. These two things right here. They're on a complete angle. Where this one, they're dead on. And you see that building. And that goofy little tree is right here. Straight on. This one, they're completely angled. Completely. To see the building and the goofy little trees right here. We're just investigating.
Beach view.
See, there's that goofy little tree that I've been talking about. She's all the way on an angle now.
We can cross the road and go to the beach.
In the ocean.
Now, here we are. The building, oops, sorry. There we are. The building's right here. That square that we've seen is right here because it's right next to this tall building. So now if we look at this and this, she's on a complete angle looking at him. She's against the wall. This is straight on. Straight on. So you can still see that building with her against the wall. This is why I feel like they moved over this way. One over. And it could be the same height. We didn't get a very good view, but we've got landmarks. And she's always pressed against the wall, and you get the same view. That's just what I think. I feel like they moved over to the left, maybe at the same height, but over to the left. Maybe down lower. That building from way back there isn't down low. I don't know. You almost get to see more. Yeah, they may be down a level too. Now I'm going to show you. Okay, hold on. Let's do this.
And obviously, the best part about this condo is these.
I kind of feel like they may be one floor down. Yeah, possibly one floor down. They got more traffic noise.
Seaside view. It just adds that touch, you know.
That should be over here. Centered with the couch. Why is it way up towards the ceiling? I just don't feel like...
So this wall decoration that Salah picked out.
And as a woman, you don't walk in and go, that's just not at eye level. It's up by the ceiling.
So matches with everything, and I just really like the style of it. It's cool. And of course, the cat loves all the new furniture.
That cat's gonna tear the corners of that shit up.
She's so cute. Look at her. Oh my gosh. And in case you're wondering, here's my big boy getting his breakfast together.
Did we learn anything? That is way too much food, ma'am. OMG. Look at this. Bread, nan bread, more bread. I don't even know what's in this bowl. I don't even know what that is, but it's more of something. Just like dessert, something. She didn't learn anything.
A traditional Arabic breakfast with falafel, different kinds of jubin or cheese, patsiya, which is hummus with ful, and we had some sandwiches there and some fatar. It was very, very...
Why is your voice so deep? It sounds like mine.
Delicious. You know how much I love
You know how much I love the... Ain't that something? So she pretends... Like, this is her hungry voice, right? It's deep. It sounds shisha-y. Ha! Because you know she smokes like a fiend. Anyway, so she puts on a fake voice. I got it.
falafel. Oh, in the middle of the cheese platter, it comes with jam and it has tomatoes.
So you really do have a deep voice. Good to know.
Za'atar and olives and all kinds of things. It was so delicious. If you haven't tried halloumi with jam on bread, you have to.
See, she was salivating over the food. She forgot to change her voice. See how you find the nuggets? Uh-oh, Mr. Tiggs found the kitchen.
Oh, good. And I usually just take a falafel and...
Yeah, it kind of looks like hotel room service, don't it?
Dip it. And there you go. Yummy. And this is in the...
Now everybody stop. You are correct. I was wrong. This can look like you go around the corner to this hallway, but the truth is there was a light on in the hallway. So the light in the hallway was on. I was wrong. It's the same, I believe it is the same apartment. I do. Because the way it looked like was the light was on this wall, right? And the hallway was dark. But the truth is the light's on in the hallway. It's the illusion. It's like the blue dress, or is it gold? It's the lighting. Yes, I was wrong. It's the same place.
In the evening, I just wanted to show you our ceiling lights, which also...
You showed them to us here. You showed us the ceiling lights.
Take a look at it.
Remember? Why are you acting like it's a new
This is
apartment?
the lighting in the living room.
There's our ceiling lighting in the living room. And then she showed us again when she moved in. She showed us those lights again, acting like this is the best place we could ever live, Salah. You don't want to go to Canada. Ugh.
Also kind of match with the color scheme of our living room.
Yeah, it's pistone lighting. Does it glow red at night? Just asking for a friend named Bambi.
So yeah, this is very typical kind of style here for the Middle East.
No, it isn't. We seen you. You are not a Kuwaiti national, ma'am. No, 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 no. This isn't typical. You know what? I would help you, sweet kitty cat. I'd open that window and let you run. No, you lived in shacks. That is, no, it isn't. She talking to a new audience?
Or like gatherings or diawaniya, they call it. And
oh, so we're going to pretend like we have friends now? No, here's how it went down. You said, I'm going home. I'm going to get weight loss surgery. You don't love me anymore. All you do is bring me food and look at me now. I'm falling apart. I'm so lonely and depressed here. I got to go home. I've got to get weight loss surgery. I've got to fix myself. And then she gets off the plane in Canada. I cannot travel for a long time. You don't understand. My health is bad and I just can't do it. Right? And he's like, hot diggity dog. I'm going to rip out all this crap. And I am going to set myself up for a guy's bachelor pad. Going to be hanging out. Maybe Bambi will come over because we learned she's still in town. Yeah, don't even act like he did this for you. He's like, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Why did she come back?
it's like kind of wraps around the whole room. I really, really, really love it. So.
I want you to video yourself walking, getting up and going to the kitchen from that couch. First of all, it sits low on the ground. How do you get up? And then I want you to walk around those tables. I want to see how you're doing this. I mean, really, I'm not even playing. I think it would be great content. I think it would be a great tutorial for any obese woman, any morbidly obese woman, let's be specific, that wants to fill a room with unnecessary furniture just so she could possibly create a hazard for herself. Because I got to be honest, my living room, for real, I can walk all around my table, all around the place. I couldn't walk around that room. I don't even know how you're doing it. But I want you to film it. Thank you.
So it's very nice. It's a bit low to the ground, but some of them are on the floor, you know?
So you're having trouble getting up, aren't you? So that's what happens when a man goes and picks out the furniture and the decor, not even keeping in mind that his wife has issues. Wow. Just always looking out for your best interests, right? Just like when he reached out to another woman as soon as your ass hit Canada. I've landed. He's like, Yahoo! I'm ripping this furniture out. I'm setting this place up. I'm lighting a candle. And I'm going to install some red lights in that bedroom. And I'm getting a whole new mattress. Yeah, most couples do buy furniture together. Exactly, Nancy. But we already know what she's going to say. Thank you for the super chat. She's going to say, well, he had me on FaceTime. No, you have to sit on it, ma'am. Especially if you're not known to be... Furniture is not known to be sturdy enough for you. You should have... Yeah, no.
So, yeah. So my trip home was arduous. It was very testing. And I really need to get healthy so that I can do things like that, like travel. And I mean, traveling for anyone, even healthy people, it's stressful, you know? My body hurts a bit from sitting for so long. I did, the compression stockings worked.
We don't know that yet. Because even when women give birth to a child, it can take days or even a week, and your feet and legs might swell up. So you're not out of danger yet, sweetheart.
because my feet are not swollen at all.
Okay, well, this is January 6th. I don't know when you filmed this. Yesterday, the 5th? Yeah, it's only been like a day and a half. It takes a bit for that to happen sometimes.
I'm so happy. So I got home and I was just like, wow, you did all this work. Like, and
That's what you said as soon as you squared off in your apartment, because you can't box them in the car. That could cause an accident. So when you finally opened the door and walked in, you didn't say, sit down, we need to talk. Oh, babe, I can't believe you did all this for me. And he's like, phew, I thought this bitch was gonna lose her shit. But no, it worked. And no, it wasn't for you. It was for the fun he was about to have until you ruined it.
in such little time, So like within a day, I just went shopping for everything and then.
Within a day? That's not a red flag for you? I know. I don't know what's going to happen to the Temu car, but don't you find it odd? They have moved or let's just say three. 3 times in 11 months. They've had 3 different cars in 11 months. Make this make sense. What is going on? Like, what is going on?
Placed everything?
I mean, wouldn't you be saving money the best you can? I mean, seriously, can Bedouins even buy a house? Or can they even, change their life? I mean, I don't understand. It's a question. Wouldn't you be saving for a home? Wouldn't you be just paying off all your debt? And I don't understand why they're acting like on the YouTubes that they got it like that. They don't. We see your numbers. You don't. Even after all that went down, she still cannot go over 18,000 views. And she used to always be at 30, 40,000. So even doing all this extra, people have walked away. Huh.
People are going nuts in the streets today. Sorry for the noise, if you can hear that.
What'd you say, PJ? Well, now we know why he was so damn happy to drop her ass off at the airport. He really hated saying goodbye to her, right? The sadness was overwhelming. Because then he had freedom. He will continue to want it, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So then I had a shower and just...
Oh, well, thank God he was there to help you wash. Shalon needs to watch videos on tiny homes and take notes for their next fart box, right? Jaxie, what do you want? Yeah, he thought she was going to be gone for a year and a half. That's what she told him. Yep. Coke-Zempic.
New sheets.
Why are you so hateful? You must hate yourself. Who, Foodie? Yeah, she does.
And it was so amazing. Just an amazing night. And
oh no, she's trying to have afterglow. Stop. You ain't selling that one. No. Yeah, Salah did tell, well, he told Kybella also that she will be back after weight loss surgery a year and a half. I didn't hear him say she'll be back in 2 weeks. I didn't hear that. Oh, God, this is funny.
Yeah, an amazing night.
Oh, pretty lady, you were talking about me. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I being narcissistic? Because you said I was projecting and deflecting. Oh, okay, you must be a therapist. If you're a therapist, could you please go over and help this woman and tell her that she's with a cheating man who wants to do horrible things to Western Christian women? Go tell her. Please. Thank God we got a therapist in the group.
Being home. So the pets were so happy to see me. I feel so...
Yeah, the cat looks thrilled. The cat wants to go outside, back where she belongs.
Oh, so happy right now.
Because she's probably in heat again. God forbid we get her neutered.
I guess that's about it. So thank you for watching this video. And as much as I enjoyed showing you our new home, it feels like a new home. It feels so different. Like
It seems cramped to me. Like, think about it. It's clean right now, and you know what I mean? Everything's placed. But what happens when you start, like, let's say you want to bring the computer out. You got to move a couch to plug it in. Like, I just feel like the couch under the TV is absolutely not necessary. Maybe put that in Harry's room. Why don't you put that couch in Hamster's room? Then you got like extra seating or extra space. And then you can walk around the furniture. You know what I mean? Walk around that table. I don't know, but I think I would do it a little different.
it's crazy. All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you next.
I can't believe you're pretending. You're pretending that you have afterglow. Can you believe it? We got through it. We all survived. Did everybody find someone to hug in here? What did you say? Bad Seed did a close-up and the couches are actually dirty. Yeah. They had this little hue to them, did they not? But I don't know. It could be like a balayage gray. You know what I'm saying? Dark to light, light to dark. I don't know. Now he's in the living room. He wants me to throw his baby. Yeah, pretending. Pretending afterglow with a glow filter. Does anybody have... Now she's going to start doing like, you know, sexy talk. Now we're... The thing that was so private, they couldn't even kiss on the lips, like bye or hi. Now we're going to pretend like we're, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. Why now? Why not? We don't want to know. Thank you. We've already heard what he wants to do to women. And now we have to imagine it with you. Thanks a lot. And you had to tell us about you and Dee Dee. God, we're still not over that. Yeah, she'll never show a marriage certificate. Did anybody come up with the date? Let me look. 90 days. I'm not counting them. We'll come up with them later. Anyway, guys, I love y'all. I gotta go. I'm gonna hang out with my hubby, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love ya. Thanks for the super chats. Thank you for the thumbs up on the way out, and thank you for having some fun. Remember, no hate, just fun. It's our soap opera. I'm about to listen. I went and bought Peacock, okay? And I didn't know. I'm about to, you know, do some reactions to the TV because there's a whole bunch of shows. All right. Love y'all. Bye.